Hi fam, welcome back. Today's episode is going to be all about presents because this has been a huge topic recently and I just got done making a TikTok video about it because I have always been someone who I shouldn't say that. I haven't always been this way. It's really been over like the last 4 or 5 years, really. Pretty much since I got divorced. Right? Where I am like not a planner per se. I can plan. I'm really good at planning. But like planning ahead makes me like my soul goes like, and someone commented on my video over on my TikTok and she's like, "No, I get it. I feel like planning pulls us out of being present and like we're really being asked to be present." And like, what does present mean? Literally this: being present, noticing the things that are going on. The wind is blowing outside, the dog is barking, the sun is shining, like being present in this now moment. And when that happens, when you hit presence, right? Like when you are so present, everything just flows. You naturally go into a flow state. You're not trying to be in flow state anymore. Ooh, we're hitting bars already a minute and a half in. Oh. Dang. I love when little nuggets like that come through and I'm like, fucking yes. Like, and then it just goes away. Like it just drops in and goes away. Like that is flow state, man. That is flow state. Like you don't have to try so hard to be in flow state. You get to a point of being so present that flow state just happens. Yesterday, I had to take my friends to the airport and then I, came back and I finished my morning routine and went in the hot tub for a bit. And I was in flow state. And I kept feeling these little pieces of me come up, right? We're all whole and complete, but like I had these little pieces of me come up that were like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I feel like I gotta be doing something. It was like, the message I just kept getting was like, can you just be still? Can you just be here? Can you just rest? You don't have to do anything. In fact, when you hit a state of presence and flow state, you will be handed something and you will know in that moment if you need to take action on it or if you need to pocket it and take action at a later time. Most of the time it's in that moment. But I've created such space in my life that if I get a download about something and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go do this right now, then I go do it. And if it's something where I'm like, okay, I need to plant that seed and then like X, Y, and Z is really what brings that to life, great. But knowing and being in presence, that is where everything just flows. Like you will continuously be given one step in front of the next step. And it's so funny. I've literally seen 111, 222, 333 as I'm recording this. And like, that is like, it's the building blocks. It's the spiral. It's things don't take as long as you actually think logically that they will, because when you are in flow state, it's like you bypass time. Like, right? Like what is time? Time is not real, right? That's like what it's like when you're having a conversation with a friend, right? Like you go to a coffee shop, you're having a conversation with a friend, you're like so in it. All of a sudden you look at your phone, you're like, it's been 4 hours we've been talking. It feels like we've been talking for 5 fucking minutes. Like, or it feels like we've been talking for 5 days and it's only been like 20 minutes. Like, that's what I mean. Like you are so present in that moment that nothing else matters. And also you're in flow state because you're just there and you're just present. And so all this was happening yesterday, right? I'm sitting in the hot tub and I'm like on my phone and trying to do all these things. And it was like, I couldn't just fucking relax. I was like, what is going on? I'm not usually like this. Like normally I can just like be still and drop in. Like I've created such peace within my life that like it's possible for me to do that. And I'm sitting there in the hot tub and I'm like, I kind of want something to eat. go shower and get something to eat. Maybe we'll get a little cough action or something, you know? Because there's a cute little bakery coffee situation that I want to go check out up in this area that I'm in Oregon. And I come inside, and mind you, my friend's flight had been delayed several times because of the weather. And I come inside, I'm in the middle of eating my little snack, and their flight got canceled. And so they were like, hey, can you come pick us up at the airport? And I was like, sure. And it was so funny because like that whole thing took, you know, it was like an hour or two by the time all that got done. And then I got done with that and I was like, well, shit, I had things up here that I wanted to do today and I have zero motivation to do any of them now. So like, what is this? And I was in the middle of messaging a friend. 555. So funny. Shy, if you see this, the fives, girl. We literally were having a conversation about fives yesterday. I'll get into that in a minute. But anyways, I'm messaging Shy, and all of a sudden my phone like it felt like it glitched. I felt like I glitched because I was in the middle of messaging her and she messaged me. The coherence. Chef's kiss. And so I was just like, fuck it. Like she was going through something. So I was like, screw it. And I hit the FaceTime button. And I know damn well that when either of us hit that FaceTime button, because we were chatting about it yesterday, we go into a Yap portal. Like we don't come out for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes 4. Like it's just, we go in. It's like our weekly catch up, if you will. And what's so funny, it was like, we both get it. Like, we both know that when we hit that FaceTime button, like, I am full swing, diving in, committing. Also, I realized how much I like doing these YouTube videos while I'm standing because I have so much more room to move my body and move the energy. That's so fun. Noting all that for future. I'm always, like, sitting, like, needing to be like this. And I'm like, this is so much more freeing. Woo! Love this for me. Anyways, okay. So Shy and I call Shy and we go into a Yap sesh for like 2.5 hours and we get to the end of it. And I'm like, man, we've been on the phone for 2.5 hours. Like, where did that time go? But I needed that and she needed that. And so, and it's funny because this has happened to us several times where one of us will be going through something. And I'm just that friend. Like if you're going through something and I'm not doing anything, I will just call you. Because fucking texting, like, and I know that you'll answer if you're available. If you're not, and you like literally can't, then that's fine. But I am that friend, like, you're going through something. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna call you. We're just gonna yap about it. Because like, this fucking texting bullshit is just, texting takes too long and like too much effort. I would rather just talk and move the energy than putting it through like, texting feels like third party fucking energy to me now. And it's kind of, meh. I wonder if that's why analog was coming through this morning. I keep having this feeling like I want to go analog again. Like I want to go get a flip phone and like be on that kind of vibe. We might fuck around and find out with that, fam. In the best way. In the best way. In the best way. Anyways, my whole point, back to presence and flow states. This is what happens. I get into a flow state and here we are. Thank you for being present with me. Yeah. So that presence, that flow state that I hit was like, okay, like this is where I'm being guided. Like, and there was so much that came through on that call. I felt so good when we got off. I was just like, wow, I feel really complete right now. Like, I didn't realize how much I needed that. I didn't realize how much we both needed it. And just so beautiful that like, it was a Friday afternoon and we were just yapping away at 3 o'clock. Like, and the fact that we have the freedom to do that. Like, I think that so many of us chase freedom and it's like, you get to have freedom and you get to create that for yourself. It's just, what does that look like for you? But also knowing that presence is freedom. Man, I am dropping bars in this one. Whew. Man, so much is coming through today. I love this so fucking much. But like, presence is freedom. when you're trying to plan and you're trying to do all these things and you're literally filling up your time, probably on a subconscious level. Ooh. Oh. Oh man. Oh, this feels spicy. When you are planning and filling up your time, oh, there's so much that wants to come through with this. Oh. You literally are not giving the universe time and space to work for you because you are trying to control the outcome. You are trying to control your own experience. And that is how we stay stuck in the mental prison. Ooh, I feel like I just unlocked something. Ooh, that was good. Ooh, that feels good in my body. When you are like over planning and needing to control so much, the universe literally can't bring you what you've been asking for. And most people are like, where are my manifestations? The universe is like, you gotta leave us some space to like give you the things. If you're constantly trying to plan and be here and be there and we got 1,200 things to do. And I'm not saying don't plan. Like if there's things you want to do, go do them. But when you overpack your schedule to where everything is on top of each other and you literally don't have room, how do you expect the universe to drop anything in for you? How do you expect anything to change? And especially if your schedule is like that all the time. I'm not saying don't be busy. Like being busy is good, but being busy in like a healthy and soulful way, like, yeah, I don't know. Man, yeah, there's a lot with that. Because I used to be someone who would plan and I would constantly have to make plans. And now I'm someone who very rarely makes plans. Like I am in such a flow state that like, I was about ready to do my Qigong like morning routine. And I was like, nope, I need to yap. Like there is some energy that wants to flow out of me. And I'm like, okay, we're just going to yap. Like Qigong can wait. Like, and that's the other thing, at least for me personally, when the energy is there and present, it's like harness that energy and use it. Because like, who knows? I could have done my Qigong, but like, am I going to have the energy after I'm done? Like if there's something, a message that wants to come through now and I'm fully clear, like, why am I going to force myself to do something? Maybe this is my own stuff, but like, why am I going to force myself to do something if the energy is already present for something to happen, right? The thing that I miss the most about being on the road is I was so in tune. Meaning, I'd be driving along and I'd be like, I don't know where I'm going next, and something would pop in my head, or I would see a sign and I'm like, okay, that's where, like, I would be drawn to it and I would just go. And I can't tell you how many magical fucking things happened along my road trips and being on the road because I just was in a flow state and I would follow wherever I was being pulled. And sometimes they fucking did not make sense at all. Like, I distinctly remember I was on my way out to Colorado. I had stopped in Pennsylvania. I think it was Pennsylvania. Pulled over for the night, woke up, went to go get a little breakfast action. And I woke up. I can't remember if I've told this story on here. I woke up and I was like, where do I want to go today? And I think I heard 234. Was it 234? And Hubbard. It definitely was Hubbard. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. Not middle of nowhere. Like there was stuff around, but like, I'm like, okay. Like I knew I needed to go be near water. I'm like, all right, get on the highway. The next exit 234 for Lake Hubbard. And I was like, the fuck? I've never been through here before. And if I have, that has never stuck out to me. Like, what the fuck? And I say that because I've driven cross country multiple times and I'm like, oh. And so I get off the exit and I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. And funny enough, I never actually went to Lake Hubbard. I got off and I was getting off the exit and there was a sign for a restaurant, for a diner that was sticking out to me. And it was like globe something. And the globe, like the world globe thing was sticking out to me. And I'm like, huh. So I went. I still to this day don't know. Nothing crazy happened. But who knows? My light was needed there. Whatever the case was, I got a fucking grilled cheese at 9 o'clock in the morning with a fat fucking pickle, a road pickle as I like to call them. And it was great. But it was in that moment of just being in flow state and being present that all of that dropped in and then all of it was there. And then I ended up making my way downtown. I ended up making my way to a lake. It wasn't Lake Hubbard, but it was a lake later on that day. And it was a magical day, honestly. I look back at that day and I'm like, damn, that was a good day. That was a really good day. Oh man. I miss being on the road, honestly, because it brings you into such a state of presence that you have nothing but the road in front of you and just everything is right there in front of you and you have no choice but to be present. That's where most of my downloads come in. That's where, I noticed I got back in the car for the first time in forever the other day and I was like, holy shit, I miss driving because I get so many downloads when I'm driving, or just in the car in general. And yeah, so I was like, universe, send me a vehicle. I miss taking road trips, honestly, because it just brings you into such a state of presence. And yeah. Don't fill your life up so much that the universe has no room to bring you blessings and miracles and all the things. And it's not that they can't bring it if stuff is there, but it's definitely a lot harder when your schedule is super jam-packed and you might not be as present, to be honest, because you're worried about the next thing. You're worried about getting to the next activity. Am I going to have enough time? We get so up in our heads about all these things, and it's like, be in your heart. Let your heart lead you. Heart-brain coherence is a thing, guys. And when you can be so fucking present that nothing else matters, man, it's such a wholesome feeling. So yeah, don't overpack your schedule. Leave some room for the magic to happen. And then come back and tell me all about it because I love hearing y'all's stories. So anyways, I'm gonna leave this one here. Dang, I love you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one.